It is indeed, indubitably time for the picks. Hit the music. So, look, I gotta be honest. At this point, I've pretty much given up the chase for me to actually win it all this year. Seth has gotten a lead on me that is unbeatable. So, I'm just here so I don't get this. Anyway, Seth did get his picks into me on time this time. Here we go. Thursday night football. Broncos, Chargers. Seth is taking his Los Angeles Chargers in San Diego. And I'm going to agree. This feels like a bounce back week for LA. Terrible game against the Buccaneers. I did not expect them to look that bad. But, I mean, the Buccaneers, when they got their weapons out there on offense, it makes sense. It makes sense. They're able to just cook. I did not think it was going to be like 40 points, but it's tough. It's tough out here in the streets for the Chargers. But I do think they're a good team. The divisional matchup, prime time. I think Harbaugh's going to have them ready for the season Chargers. Texans at the Chiefs with Saturday night football action. Or not Saturday night, Saturday day football. Seth is taking the Texans in this game. Seth, as much as I want to believe that they will, dethrone the Chiefs for at least a moment, where it seems like the Chiefs are actually going to lose the game, I got to take the Chiefs. Like, they're just the team that just always finds a way to win. Like, it's ugly, it's disgusting, it's probably not going to be, successful in the postseason, but what do you want me to say? The Texans are so inconsistent. They have not really put together a game that's complete and looks convincing. So, yeah, I guess I'll just take the Chiefs on pure, I don't know, like, out of pure just consistency. All the Chiefs do is win. Give me the Chiefs. I got nothing. Steelers at the Ravens, also a Saturday game. Seth is taking the Birds in this one. I'm going to agree. Look, Lamar Jackson just went out and played an amazing game against the Giants. Take for that what you will. But the Steelers, to their credit, not playing the best football. But this could be a bounce back week, though. This is a divisional matchup. They're ahead in that division right now. Ravens need this win to get back up and get that divisional home game if they can pull it off here. Kind of funny, the Ravens went into this year as Super Bowl favorites, and they're still there. The opening is still there for them, but I don't know. I do have them winning this game, though. Either way, it seems like the Steelers might be on a downswing, despite the fact it's a divisional game. It really could be anybody's game, and I'm a big fan. Giants at the Falcons in what others call football hell. That's also what I call it. Seth is taking the Falcons. The Giants are in a tank like no other. I've never seen a team. Now, for the Falcons, we don't know if Kirk Cousins is going to be the quarterback. There has been indications from Raheem Morris that he is not making a decision on QB1. Kirk Cousins is utterly cooked. He is way past his prime at this point. Which is, a little surprising. I thought the Falcons were a much more improved team, but offensively, they're terrible. Despite the fact they won that game against the Raiders, they won that game because of the Raiders being full tank mode. So, yeah, I do think they're going to win this game, but maybe we'll see Michael Penix first time. Give me the Birds. Cardinals at the Panthers. This is a weird game that probably 3 people will watch. Seth is taking the Cardinals to win the game. I guess I'll take the Cardinals as well. Speaking of games that nobody watched, the Cardinals blew the doors off the New England Patriots this past week. Nobody watched, so nobody even knows what actually happened in this game, myself included. But they won the game, so that's what I'm going off of. The Panthers are terrible. Bryce Young, he's shown some flashes, but he's still not very good. Give me the Cardinals. I think they're going to continue to be a little feisty, try to get into the playoffs. It's a little low odds, but I think they're playing enough. They have time, right? They can get in there. They You just gotta play perfect football. That's easy, right? Lions at the Bears. That is taking the Lions. There it is. You know what I'm taking. Taking the Lions. Now, this might just say more about the Bears than it does about the Lions. The Bears is spiral mode. There is not a whole lot of hope for them right now. Their interim coach is not given any spark to them whatsoever. On the other end, the Lions are very good coming off of losses. They have not lost back-to-back games since 2022. So give me the Lions. Finish the sweep on the Bears. Get a chance even to sweep the division. They beat the Bears. All they got is that final week against the Vikings to sweep the NFC North. I don't think they've ever done that. That'd be crazy. But anyway, give me the Lions. Give me the Lions. Titans at the Colts. Ew, yuck. I don't like any of this. This is terrible. That's the thing in the Colts. Yeah, I'll take the Colts. Will Levis is done. It was a fun time. Fun while it lasted. I remember, I don't remember actually what, I think it was 2022, I believe. I remember having discussions with people who talked about how they wanted the Lions to draft Will Levis. That's all I gotta say about that. I got nothing more to say about this game. Yeah, the Colts are probably just gonna win by default, but it's gonna be an ugly thing. So, give me the Colts. Rams at the Jets. Seth is taking the Rams. Yeah, I'll take the Rams as well. The Rams are one of the hottest teams in football right now. I know it was an ugly win against San Fran, but a win is a win. That's back-to-back wins against what is their name? The Bills the week prior in a blowout win. I think that offense really can cook. And against this Jets defense, while it will be on the road, it will be a cold December day in New Jersey. I don't think that's really going to affect the Rams offensively. I think this will be a much cleaner game on offense for Matthew Stafford and the boys. I do think they come out with the Rams. I realize we haven't disagreed on anything yet. No, we have. I disagreed on the Chiefs. Okay, good. Eagles at the Commanders. Seth is taking the Eagles. My soul wants to. My soul wants to. I always listen to my soul. Give me the commies. I don't know why. Here's my reasoning why, all right? Divisional game, on the road, commies want it, Eagles obviously want it, but I want the commies to get the win. So I'm going to give them my belief. I believe in you, Commanders. You can do it. Maybe that'll help inspire them to win. I don't know that that really has any power. I don't know if any Commanders are going to watch this. Maybe they will. If you play for the Commanders, you have any attention can be given to the Commanders of this plan. I believe. This local, mid-Michigan man believes. Give me the Commanders. Browns at the Bungles in what many are describing as football terrorism. The Bengals is who Seth is going to take. And, yeah, I mean, they had Dorian Thompson-Robinson out there for the Browns last week. That was how bad it was with Jameis Winston. Yeah, I mean, the Bengals are terrible. They're almost certainly going to be out of the playoffs, I think, by the end of this next week. Yeah, I have no real confidence in the Bengals in the future, and I have even less confidence in the Browns. So, here are the Bengals. No other reason. Vikings at the Seahawks. Seth is taking the Vikings. Yeah, I'm going to take the Vikings as well. So, Geno Smith, apparently he got hurt in the Sunday Night Football game against the Pack. They had Sam Howell in there at quarterback for Seattle. This just feels like a retooling year for Seattle. I think next year they're going to be able to maybe put something together, but in a way, it's almost like maybe they really just should have, gone full tank mode and tried to get one of these top-end players. But you never know. Seattle's a fairly well-run organization, so maybe they'll find a guy in the mid-rounds, in the first round there, and be able to jumpstart where they're at. The problem is, they don't have a quarterback, and it's hard to find quarterbacks in the mid-rounds. So, yeah, give me the Vikings either way, short term. I think they're going to get this win. They're going to continue to make that NFC North and that number one seed race interesting. Apparently they don't lose. Patriots at the Bills. Seth, I don't even have to look. Of course you're taking the Bills. I'm not going to say much. Josh Allen's the MVP. He's the best football player right now. Certainly the best quarterback right now. He's putting the team on his back. He's playing absolutely lights out football. Pretty much mistake free. This just feels like a stat padding game for for Buffalo. This just feels like a 3-touchdown game for Allen, and then he can leave in the third quarter. Yeah, I don't see this going well for the Patriots. It's going to be at home. Bills Mafia coming off a huge win. I think it's going to be a big win for the Bills. Give me Buffalo. Next, we got the Jaguars at the Raiders in the Tank Bowl of Tank Bowls. This is actually incredible. Seth is taking the Jaguars in this one. I really don't know. I guess I'll take the Jaguars just out of pure Mac Jones, in theory, can play quarterback. Like, I don't even know who's quarterback for the Raiders at this point. Is it Desmond Ridder? I think it is. I think it's Desmond Ridder. And that, like, Mac Jones has shown me much more than Desmond Ridder ever has. So, yeah, give me the Jags. That's a terrible one. Wow. 49ers at the Dolphins. Boy, if you would have said this game at the beginning of the year, I would have said, oh, this could be a Super Bowl matchup potentially. Nope. Definitely not. Seth is taking the Fins to get the win here. Yeah, I'm just gonna agree. This feels like the death of the 49ers. We already talked about them earlier in the show. They just feel like they're a team without a life, without an identity. As much as the Dolphins are kind of similar in that regard, I do think that the Dolphins at home play their best football in the warm weather. They don't have to deal with any of that nonsense, snow or rain or any of those parts of the environment that most of the football world has to deal with on a relatively week-to-week basis. No, give me the Dolphins. I just have nothing with the 49ers, man. They just feel like a team that is completely quick, and I don't blame them. Then we got Sunday Night Football. Sunday night. Buccaneers at the Cowboys. Seth is taking them Buccaneers. I wouldn't say them boys, but that's not what he's taking. Give me the Bucs purely on a couple of reasons. Number one, Baker Mayfield late season, elite football player. This is just true. This is just very, very true. He turns it on in the late game. Turns it on when the lights are bright. And on the other end of it, Cowboys at home are terrible. I think they've won one game at home, or maybe two. I know they won on Thanksgiving. That's the only game that I can recall they won at home. They're terrible, and Cooper Rush is terrible. They barely beat the Panthers on the road. I guess barely. There was points where that game was close. I don't know. Cowboys are terrible. Buccaneers are not amazing, but they're playing good ball right now. So, yeah, good luck. Mike Evans, back at it. And finally, Monday Night Football, Saints at the Pack. Seth is taking the Packers. Yeah, it's hard to take the Saints in this. This feels like a total write-in loss for New Orleans. Look, you don't really have a quarterback. I don't even know. I think Spencer Rattler is in there for them. And you're going on the road in a cold December Monday night against the Pack. A team that's coming off a win on Sunday night on the road, still searching for that playoff berth. I think the NFC North might be kind of out of their reach at this point, thanks to that loss against the Lions a couple of weeks, but certainly trying to keep their spot in the playoffs, play the seeding game and see if they can, get a nice matchup here. Give me the Packers. All right, rounding it out here. Broncos, Chargers. You're both taking the Chargers. Texans, Chiefs. Seth is taking the Texans. I am taking the Chiefs. Steelers, Ravens. We're both taking the Ravens. Giants, Falcons. We're both taking the Falcons. Cardinals, Panthers. We're both taking the Cardinals. Lions, Bears. We're both taking the Lions. Titans, Colts. We're both taking the Colts. Rams, Jets. We're both taking the Rams. Eagles, Commanders. Seth is taking the Eagles. I am taking the Commanders. Browns, Bengals. We are both taking the Bengals. Vikings, Seahawks. We're both taking the Vikings. Patriots, Bills. We're both taking the Bills. Jaguars, Raiders. We're both taking the Jaguars. 49ers, Dolphins. We are both taking the Dolphins. Buccaneers, Cowboys. We are both taking the Buccaneers. And Saints, Packers. We are both taking the Packers. And those, my friends, are your NFL Week 16. Hi, it's me again. If you enjoyed what you just saw, hit the like and subscribe button. We do live shows every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there.